Good morning. How are you today? Listen, we are going to make some pineapple banana bread. It is so good. It's called Hawaiian pineapple. It's right here. I'm going to take a screenshot of this and put it in the comments so you can see how to make it, because it's so good, y'all. You're going to love it. Here's a picture in my cookbook of it. That's what we're going to make. How's that sound to you? Let's get started. Chop you up some pecans, about a cup, but you'll see it in the recipe. But if you want black walnuts, you can do those too. Just whichever ones you want to do. My granddaughters have gone to yoga this morning. Said, "You want to go, Big Mama?" I said, "No, but I need to." I'm going to chop these up. We'll go to the next step. Okay, I've got them chopped up, and I like mine in kind of big chunks like this. I don't want to cut it up like a really tiny. I like to get me a piece of nut in there when I take a bite. So now you're going to need your all-purpose white lily flour to bake this with, and you're going to need two little bread pans, and grease them and flour them. And now we're ready to mix it all up. Now we're going to first mix our dry ingredients together. And I'm going to put this I'm going to tell you how much when we do it, but it's 3 cups of flour. And this is all-purpose, white lily all-purpose. It's our little salt. I don't know, I'm going to read it to you in just a minute. Put the salt in there, I already measured it out. Baking soda. Cinnamon. That's our dry ingredients. And mix those together good. Get it all in there. Okay, now we're going to mix our wet ingredients. But before we do that, let's go ahead and mix our sugar in here too. And our pecans. That way we'll have everything that's dry all in it. All right, let's mix those up in here good. I love this for breakfast, y'all. I love it with just a good hot coffee, black coffee, and a piece of Hawaiian banana nut bread. You cannot beat it. All right, that's all of our dry ingredients. Look how much. We're going to make 2 loaves out of this. I've got 3 large bananas in this bowl that are overripe, and I'm going to squash them all together. And then I'm going to then we're going to mix them in with our wet ingredients. All right, let's do our wet ingredients. We'll put our bananas in our bowl. We'll squash them up good. We're going to put our pineapple, 1 can of pineapple drained. It's just crushed. You're talking about something good. You mix these bananas and pineapples together, honey, they're going to be so good. They are going to be so good. Now I'll have to wash all this up in a minute. Here are 3 eggs beaten at room temperature. And I've got oil. You can use whatever kind of oil you want. I happen to be using peanut oil today, and I'm going to put that in. 1 cup. But like I say, I'm going to take a picture of this recipe and send it to y'all, because it's in my recipe book, and you can't get this one because it's already sold out. Oh, and my vanilla. Excuse me, 2 teaspoons of that. Now then, let's mix it up. Let me go get an apron. I'm going to get this all over me. Now then, y'all know how messy I am in the kitchen. We're gonna beat this up real good. Okay. Some of my pineapple stuck to it. Let me get that off. We want it all in there, don't we? Okay, that's good enough. Now let's mix our wet and dry ingredients and we're ready to bake, honey. All right, let's mix it all together. Here's our dry ingredients. And y'all, I want to tell you, I did go ahead and put just a little bit more cinnamon in mine. Oh, excuse me. Hey, go ahead and speak to everybody. Good
morning.
Trenton's just now getting up. I'm making you some, but that, look at that hairdo. I think it's cute. Oh my goodness, he's been back there sound asleep. We played cards till late later than I need to stay up. All right, so here are our dry ingredients, and what I was saying is I put just a little bit more cinnamon in mine because I really like cinnamon. So I've got that all mixed up. You see how clumpy it is? That's those pecans in there. All right, let's add our wet ingredients. This bowl is heavy. I got this bowl at a hardware store when they were going out of business, and I love it. It's pottery, and it is heavy. You do not need any milk or buttermilk or sweet milk or anything in this one because it's got everything you need in it. You're going to absolutely love it. This will be real good when fall time comes too. To make a big thing of banana nut bread. And when you put that pineapple in there, it changes everything. I mean, it does. It makes it really, really special. All right, let's get this all mixed up good. Let me mix it. Okay, I mixed it super good now. And so now we're going to pour it evenly into these two pans. If you don't have any bread pans, you probably could fix this in a maybe a casserole dish. You'll just have, all you'll have to adjust is the amount of time you cook it. This is good, thick batter.
What you making?
Banana nut bread. You like that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You know where Isabel's keys are?
No, go back there and look in her bedroom by the where she slept.
Gotta get a picture up from her yoga class.
Oh, okay. Look in both those bedrooms because she was in there, both of them back there messing around, so I don't know which one she's might have left the keys in. Got to go pick her up from her yoga class. Glory me. All right, I think I've got all of this out I can get. When you get back, I'll fix you some breakfast.
All right.
All right, here we go. That's going to be good. All right, got two pans. I kind of like to jiggle mine just a little bit. We're going to cook them on 350. I'll show you when they come out, and we'll talk about the recipe. You know, I think we're all sensitive to smell. You know, that's one of the first things of a little baby. They're just so sensitive to smell. Their mama and all. And if you want a good smelling kitchen, bake you something. Bake you something. Now this banana nut bread in a few minutes is going to have this kitchen smelling so good. And the other thing to me that smells good, but everybody doesn't think so, I like to smell fried chicken cooking in the kitchen, and I like to smell sauteed onions cooking in the kitchen. So those are two things that I love. But you're going to love this banana nut bread. I tell you what, let me just read the recipe right now while it's baking so that you might want to make you some. Here it is now. Banana nut bread, and you can screenshot that too. Let me get it up there if you want to. All right, here's the recipe. 3 cups of white lily all-purpose flour. 3/4 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 2 cups of sugar, but I put 1.5 cups because we don't need all that sugar. 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, which I added just a scoop more. 1 cup of chopped pecans or walnuts. 3 large eggs beaten. 1 cup of vegetable oil. I used peanut oil. 2 cups of mashed ripe bananas. I had 3 bananas, and it might not have been 2 cups, but that's all I had. 1 can of crushed pineapple, drained. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Preheat the oven to 350. Grease and flour your pans. And mix together in a large bowl flour, salt, baking soda, sugar, and cinnamon. Stir in pecans. In another large bowl, combine eggs, oil, bananas, pineapple, and vanilla. And then mix all of that with the dry ingredients until moistened. Okay. So I've got everything's in. All we need now is a cup of coffee and a slice of banana nut bread. And it'll be ready, and I'm going to fix it, take it out a little bit and show you how good it is. Okay, sweet peas, our Hawaiian banana nut bread is done. I cooked it for 1 hour. Let's see what we got here. It said to let it cool for about 10 minutes before we cut it and trick it out. So here we are. Don't they look pretty? Beautiful, beautiful. They came up all the way to the top of our pan. That means my baking soda wasn't old. Sometimes I buy so much baking soda, then I can't tell what's what. So anyway, we're going to let this cool for 10 minutes, and then we're going to take us a slice. Hey, y'all, I just made me a hot cup of coffee in my little coffee pot that Hannah and Walt gave me for Christmas. It's good and hot. Let's have us a piece of banana nut bread with it. Hawaiian banana nut bread. I'll let it cool for about 10 minutes. While I did a little phone calling to everybody. Now we're going to flip it over. There's one of them. Oh, it looks pretty, y'all. It looks pretty. There's the other one. Come over here where you can see better. Let's see if we can get it down here on this. There we go. Here's one of them. Here's the other one. Don't they look pretty? Let me get me out a knife. You know, I love that end part. Do y'all love the end part? Let me turn it over. Let's cut our banana nut bread. Looks really moist and good, y'all. Look at that. See? Let's give it a taste test. Hey, that's the best part, isn't it, when you're cooking something? I know that yesterday when Hannah was making dressing for the church for homecoming, well, that was Sunday, I said, just taste it now and see if it's got enough salt and stuff in it. And it did. It was delicious. It was really good. I can't cut it without me having it down on the table. And I put a lot of nuts in it. And Bay said this morning when she came over to get Isabella, they were going to town. She said, "Are you putting nuts in it?" I said, "I sure am." She doesn't like nuts, but I do. And I'm cooking this for myself. She can learn to like them. That is so good. And moist. Look at that. If you like a lot of sugar, go ahead and put the 2 cups. But I really don't. I don't eat a whole lot of sugar. I think you probably have this stuff in your house right now. I feel like you've got some oil. I feel like you got some white lily flour. And I feel like you got vanilla and some cinnamon. And what else went in it? Or do you have some kind of nut, walnuts or black walnuts or pecans? Some kind of nut. And then what else do we have in it? Baking soda. The only thing you may not have is you may not have bananas. But you will before the end of the week's over, and you'll have some that's real ripe. So get you some bananas and let them just sit out and turn brown. Now remember, I'm going to give you the recipe. I have 3 books, but they're all sold out. So we're thinking seriously about doing a reprint. Let me show you the 3 that will be reprinted. Let me get them right here. I keep them right here in I've got a little table right here next to my kitchen that I keep them on, so I always have them handy. Okay. This was the first one that I made. It's going to be good, y'all. And it is good, y'all. This is the second one that I made. Linger around the table, y'all. And then I made this one. Live each little moment, y'all. Every single book has different recipes in it. Every single book has stories. Every single book has tons of pictures on every page. Every recipe in every book has a picture of the recipe. Every single one. Every one of them. There's over 106 recipes in every book. In each book. So this is a fine set right here. I made them those colors so they look pretty in the kitchen. But anyway, I'll tell you that when the time comes. I'll tell you all about it. No use talking about it right this minute, but there's so many new followers. We're just about to 5 million, but not quite, but almost. And some of y'all are just started watching me in the last 2 or 3 days. So anyway, this is good. Y'all make you some. Now remember, I took a picture of the recipe and I'm gonna put it in the comments and probably at the last of the video. Love y'all so much. Have a great day. God bless you. Just be lifted up. And remember, don't be looking back like Lot's wife and turn to a pillow of salt. Look forward. Look forward to each and every moment that God puts in front of your life today. Love y'all. Bye-bye.